The music world in shock today following the death of country music legend Dolly Parton. She was 80 years old. Parton wrote and performed some of the genre's best-known songs over many decades. She won 11 Grammy Awards, a Primetime Emmy, and she was nominated twice for an Oscar. Beyond her music, Parton was known for her philanthropy, including giving away millions of books to children across the country. Her theme park, Dollywood, opened in 1986, turning her rural hometown Pigeon Forge into a billion-dollar hub of tourism. Joining us now in studio is the host of Cat Country 98.7, Brent Lane. Now, Brent, you had the opportunity to meet her some years ago. How'd you get so lucky? Just walk us through that day.
It's one of those bucket list things. This is 2016, November, here at the Pensacola Bay Center, and she was starting to do a tour in the round, which meant that it was kind of a stripped-down show and a chance to go and kind of have her perform and tell stories, and it was really a storyteller night. And I took my daughter Hope, and so we went, and at that time I'd been on the radio and country music for about 28 years, and so mentally I'd built up all of these expectations of what is that like, and so they were like, "Would you like to come back to say hello to Dolly?" And it's like, I sure would.
You've been waiting for this moment, okay?
But you're like nervous because what are you going to get? And it's like, do you meet your hero? And that doesn't work out. So this is the only time at the Pensacola Bay Center I can ever recall being lined up backstage, along with probably 25 other folks and some of these were folks from her foundation, some were super fans, and then some folks were just like us, and we all got sniffed by the bomb-sniffing dog, and that was the first time. It was like, and he made 2 laps for Miss Parton.
They were not playing about Dolly that night. Nobody was getting away with anything.
That's right. It was the tightest security I have ever seen. So my daughter Hope was just at the end of UWF, and coming up in her senior year, and so she'd been a brand ambassador with the radio station, and we went and walked around. They take you down a tunnel, and then there's a big sheet, and in the back, you're like getting closer and more nervous, and I'm starting to sweat, and you can hear Dolly laugh, and then you can hear other people chuckle, hee hee hee, and like, and we walked around the corner, and she is wearing this beautiful yellow outfit, and she goes, "Oh, y'all dressed to match me."
Right,
and we're like,
yellow.
Best day ever. And it was, she was so delightful, and it just humanized her so much. And she asked my daughter what she wanted to do when she graduated, and then she talked to her. She's like, I'm like smiling over here like a proud dad, and you're just the best. And there's a reason that she just had so many millions of people that found her to be engaging, and she had a way, whether it was on the movies or on the small screen or through over 3,000 songs that she wrote, to connect with people, and she connected with us just like that.
And that's the thing, regardless of age or race, it seems like so many people are touched by her loss. What do you think it was about her character that she had that ability to connect with just about anyone?
I think she was a giving spirit. I think she was an incredible steward for not just country music, but for what she believed would make things better. She gave $1 million when COVID was happening because she believed that she wanted to help find a way for people to go on. And in that time, it was, in 2021, what are we doing? And, obviously the Imagination Library, amazing for millions and millions of children who would get books that they would not have otherwise had. And she never forgot what her roots were like. She never forgot how she was raised and where she came from. I mean, think about that, like large family, and she was born in a 1-bedroom cabin. So, tomorrow Carly Pierce is going to join us on the show, and Carly was formerly a cast member at Dollywood and has gone on to be the CMA Female Vocalist of the Year. And Dolly was introduced to the Grand Ole Opry by Johnny Cash when she was 13. And so tomorrow we're going to reflect a little on that. Dolly had the opportunity to invite Carly to come on the Grand Ole Opry, and of course Carly's folks are from here, and so what a wonderful opportunity for us to kind of share in that artist legacy. And she just what a light, man. She, from the story she would tell at the Pensacola Bay Center, I mean, that whole crowd walked out of there and was just like, coat of many colors, this is the best, So she just brought something to entertainment that it takes literally decades to develop. And then when you think about the part where she was married for 59 years, what I was thinking about earlier today was that she and Carl are celebrating today after 60 years. So
And it's beautiful, a beautiful reunion for them, you know. Now, it is sad, but it's also so poetic in a sense. And aside from her philanthropy and the music, what do you think she'll be remembered for the most?
Oh, if you go to, this was great. So at the end of last year, I got a chance to take my family to the Country Music Hall of Fame. And I just remember because the Dolly Parton wing was open, so we went through all of the stuff, man. And she is going to be remembered for everything from not being afraid to wear outrageous clothes, the loud wig, and bring the foundation in humanity. Like, she just had a way of, you got to be you when you were in her presence, and that went for everybody, both one-on-one and as a concert group or through the TV. And she could just make you believe that everything was going to be okay. And I think that the more artists that can follow in that light, if she can be remembered for being the person that was like, I'm going to bring positivity to whatever I do, I think that's an opportunity for us to be positive in general.
Yeah, so she definitely made her mark and will forever be an inspiration to so many of us. Brent Lane, thank you so much for joining me today.
Appreciate it so much.
Thank you.